And we are live with the game of Team DK Boys versus Team One for All, with One for All clinging the first round of the game and the second half of the day. Team One for All consists of Alex, Addy, Nexus, Camo, and AJ, a strong lineup on paper. They have played multiple tournaments, and I can confirm that they are a wonderful team and an enjoying team to spectate and watch. And with the map being given, I'm sure they, on the attacking side of things, they will manipulate the rotations left to right of the defenders. And for Team DK Boys, I think they'll be holding on to those rotations just fine. Enchantress, and you got named on a shot now, playing wait and switch, but for Alex spots the close copy position from You Got Game, and Enchantress, the only one standing here on a shot, is also spotted. Alex, that's a clean spray transfer with the Bulldog nonetheless. Now down with the shorty of Jumper.
Spike planted.
Who has one wall and a molly to play with. Picks up the Bulldog, but Camo on the will close him down. A 2-0 start and a close.
No more charges left. One of
A
my
close
cameras
range
is broken.
gun acquired from Camo. So on this bonus round, we'll see maybe a fast play or a
That goes
slow
there.
default come in place on the state of their weaponry. Just want to note out the agent composition for both of the teams here. Team DK Boys have not opted for any movement duelists, so 2 duelists on their side, both being Reyna and Phoenix, none of them being movement duelists.
Scanning ahead.
Addy with the lineup.
Get out of my way!
An aggressive set play from Team DK Boys, which finds nothing. They tried getting out from garage. You got Game just spamming window because of the Sova drone. Alec acquired the play storms from T-Long. He has them online now. Jumper and Dyer playing in tandem. You got Game has TP to backside. That's very nice off angle to play with. Camo's scam now broken. Enchantress just playing behind it.
Spike down.
Some trades in garage position, and it's back to a 3v3. A couple of gun requests from One for All. You got Game pushes out B and finds the kill onto Camo, losing 131 of his HP. He reloads. That reload has been hurt by AJ for sure. Let's see how they check it.
One
Nice
enemy
check,
remaining.
Nexus. A nice shot out of him as well. That's B side down and cracked like
30
a nut
seconds
job.
left.
Spike.
Icon in a 1v2 now on the Cypher. Cypher is associated with clutches in Valorant. Let's see if we can pull one right out of his set.
Spike planted.
Famous Cypher hat, I must say. Plenty of utility for One for All to play with. One paranoia, one smoke, a couple of TPs for AJ, one stun for Nexus.
Right there.
Lycan has made his way onto the side. He's closing down the distance between him and them, and AJ swings in with Nexus right beside him, so he doesn't have to stretch. What if he goes down? He's just got Nexus to trade with. A beautiful double peek from One for All to close out the bonus round, and that's the level of Valorant that I'm looking for from One for All. They have a beautiful team on paper, and I'm expecting a similar performance out of them, as they are the favorites coming into this game. Looks like a C exact has been lined up for them. Dyer has to be careful. He is throwing his recon
Find
far
you.
out to the right. Has enough time to walk towards the left again. Enchantress peeks a shot, sees nothing. Camo on the mid left nonetheless. Alec, C long. Popped his dash, sees one backside, and he takes him down with the spam damage. Lycan finds one, but one is all he'll get. Jumper comes out of the smoke. Has a lot of heavy lifting to do, but Nexus says no. What a shot out of him.
One enemy remaining.
What a shot from Eddie again. Enchantress the only one standing with the Sheriff.
Cutting their vision.
Finds one, and one is all he will get. Nexus, a beautiful 3 out of the breach. 2 from C-Log and 1 to close out the round, and that will seal the deal on the half pack. 6-0 start from Nexus. 3-0 start from AJ. They are yet to die in this game. Not a pretty start for Team DK. Yummy wrote, let's go PRX G fighting. Okay. Alex pops his dash. That's attack a smoke right in front of it. Okay, that's a lurk smoke thrown by AJ to give the understanding to the defenders that they can walk out on B, but Enchantress has opted to play right in it. So the intention for that smoke has not played out. Why? You got named. The opposing woman speaks of a shot and takes down AJ. Bad advantage acquired.
We're going out.
By not a duelist, but a controller rather. He's tagged now. This is a good time to hit the side if they choose to. Laya spawning on backside. He's concussed. He's really
Blind with fear.
Addict moves up to the side and just spams him down.
My ult is
Finds
ready.
one more and Nexus takes down the Phoenix Earl from Jumper. And whoa, he's on fire right now. Everything is connecting out of his bullet.
One enemy remaining.
Camo on the knocking on the exits. He cannot do anything that is Enchantress. But he said and he's died. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This looks like a complete blowout up until now. A 5-0 start for Team 1 for all, and if defenders don't switch up their things, this time they even found an entry to play with. You got name, finding an entry upon a shot. He even found a lot of info to play with, but then he got drone tagged. He had to exit the side, leaving only Fade to play with, and then Jumper ulted out of CD as well, but that was not enough for them to hold the side. Jumper playing in Garage. Has one flash to play with. Let's see how he chooses to utilize it. Alex moves up into Garage position. Has to be careful here. Jumper has flash out on ready. Addy. Don't know how that trip was not broken by the Sova Recon. And a bad flash peek from Jumper. It was so obvious that he was peeking from the position, and the crosshair placement from One for All was perfect. Enchantress, he can drop and line his skills up. 1, 2. But he's always get Nexus turns around and gets again. Lycan from Ceylon finds one for himself as well.
C.
Now he else.
Last player standing.
And you got named, does not miss those. Camo on a big lurk. Will take a sweet time to return to Ceylon. Spike has been dropped. The smoke up in his face. He has to think this all the way through. Clears out CT. Here's the Omen TP. Thinks he's top right close up. One cam and one Cypher case to play with.
30 seconds left.
Lycan lying outside of Garage right now. Who starts with the position of Garage? You got him. He looks away. There's one behind him and Lycan trades him out. Camo, a nice try out of him, but it's not enough.
Don't
Finally,
worry.
Team
The house
DK
always wins.
puts up some fighting and gets their first round on the board. He gets the first round on the board.
Yes, this should do. Ah, this is a nice spot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
This
what
goes
the team
here.
as well. But as far as
Yes,
Japo is,
this
I
should
think
do.
I can take it. You got play on A-Long. Spam sees smoke in effort to find one. Does not get it. Has a whole lot of utility to play with. Ups in for the reload. Doesn't see anything A shot. Addy with the drone out has the spike as well. If he gets a drone tag here, he can choose to hunt out any of these players. Laya swings out of the default box.
Bring them down.
And takes down the drone as you got name was hiding close to it.
Nowhere
Spam onto
to
backside
run.
and Camo down. And nice ult from Addy. That divides the defender's attention, and as they are AJ and the attackers just move up. Find the kill.
Player standing.
Also down.
Spike planted.
Enchantress. Name is 2 years agent, but he will find nothing. 6-1 scoreline for One for All, and this is looking like complete rollout and a blowout. by the looks of things.
Need a drop.
Nine and one for Nexus. He's leading the charge and the fragging department. We got name again revealed from Elon. He's getting deja vu with these peaks. Camo. A lot of conflict in front of him. See how he deals with it. It's got the punching for killer so AJ. Eddie responds and so does Camo and so does Alec and so does Eddie once more. Bringing it all up to Laken and Alec releases them off as well. They say if to kill AJ, we kill you all.
I'm amped. Let's
The
go.
domino
I got
effect is
things to
too
do.
real for Team 1 for all. They're not letting any of these skills go by without without effort of trade. The spacing has been looking wonderful out of there. The utility is just top notch.
Here.
Deploying drone.
Drone out.
Got you.
They can spot the drone. Does not see anything behind it. Let's see if it's
Camera
called for
taken
any
out.
rotation. Yes,
Cage
he has.
triggered.
Enchantress on his way to help out his teammate. Tripwire. Still standing. Still not broken by Addy. As the trip is way too deep. On the green box it is. Alex drops the spike to his teammate. The spike made a sound. They are retreating back to the nest. You got name has pushed up a long. Has pushed up a short, excuse me. Let's see how much further can he go. He's going all the way through. If he does go one more step through, he will see AJ. He's pulling the trigger. He was pulling the trigger. Flash out on in front of me as well, and he finds the kill. All maybe got up to Nexus and jump up cleans him up as well. A flawless defensive hold from the defenders as they win on the second round. That's what you want to see out of them. That's how you want to pull out the sides. That's how you want to play the rotations. So jump up, moving up C-Long. He's spotting. Eddie White sees him. And Alex just right beside him. Will pick up the head of Enchantress and put it right back down. Laken on back of side. There's no setup to play with, so yes, just given up the side. Just throws in a cypher cage and is spotted. Let's see how they react off of this information. The attackers, that is. Camo still lurking. This time has a trip on A to play with. 2 cypher cages and a cam. Add his availability. Jumper. But this Phoenix just run it back and play it however he chooses to. Ooh, that's a huge fight to win. You got name winning out the gun battle on A-Long. Alec finds one respectively on the C side. Dyer throws in a prowler that finds the only allowed, but even if it blinds anyone. Oh, this is huge. Yells in. Takes down Nexus.
Last player
Bullet.
standing.
And it's just neat right around the C side. As the attackers win out the raid.
Ah, this is a nice spot. That goes
Get
there.
out of my way.
Great jump up for Alec. Rolling a shot. Lycan on the back of side of it. Andres. Getting frisky with this right now. Speaking of outfit, Camo. This Camo sitting and chilling. Spotting for any of the pushes that might be coming his way. Alec has made his way towards A shot, scar free. Be careful here as he makes his into the side. He goes any further, he'll hear the tripwire. Trap. Double up trap. Finds the entry that he wanted to. Nikan, the only one left on site, and he cleans it up as well. Enchantress from the city smoke out. Nexus finds that kill as well. Just 2 remaining. Liar and Jumper. That's all.
Spike planted.
2 as Camo, who's feared on the lurk. They are still paranoid about it. Liar still watching his back. And that's the power of Cypher Lurk. Even if it's still not there, it gives off such strong impression that it might be on your back.
Last player
But this time, AJ, who had TP'd Heaven, takes out the Phoenix Alta and finds the final kill onto Liar as well. Beautiful set play to find the last kill. As Nexus
Last
flashes
round
and
before the
simultaneously does AJP. Team 1 for all looking too strong on the attacking side of things. Keep in mind that K1 is an attacking map, so as many as rounds that you can muster on the attacking side, it's well and good, because on the defense it is a nightmare on the rotation if a team knows how to default. Enchantress has made his way to window. You got name, pushing up off a shot, does not see the cipher. Enchantress finds the kill. Alec has entered C. Sees jumper, finds the entry for it. 120 HP still to play for Alec. Takes the brawler and takes it down. On for the ACs now.
One enemy
Triple for the
remaining.
entry. Nexus finds the next one, leaving it all up to you. Got name. 2 smokes and 2 TPs to play with, as he has already used up his paranoia. He cannot even find the first piece of the puzzle. Alec, beautiful round of defense, fighting 4 on the jet.
Switching sides.
Attacking side of A1 for 1 for all has been concluded by 10 rounds, and they have moved to the defensive side of A1. A very symmetrical and similar forward for all of the defenders. 7 for Lycan, 6 for You Got Name and Enchantress, 4 for Jumper and Liar. They are not looking good individually right now. They surely have to step it up and win out this pistol run if they want to have a fighting chance in this game, and it has to come right away in this pistol round. A very, very important pistol round this is. If they flunk this out, I don't see a world where they can make the comeback possible. Only 2 garage and C in the name of AJ and Camo. Early smoke provided. Double smoke provided. Still Camo is all alone.
Take why this
Now pressurized. AJ right fighting right
Spike
beside
down.
him.
C.
They find 2
One enemy remaining.
and before only 1 left, and that is You Got Name. Only 1, dare I say, he is enough. Who finds 2? In a 1v2 now against Nexus and Alec. See how he chooses to play it. He has already made his way to CT. Nexus definitely heard those footsteps and graffiti. I don't know why you would draw graffiti there. Brother, it gives away your position even if they didn't hear you. Still,
Spike planted.
Nexus stuns him. You Got Name, makes his way to graffiti. Has 1 smoke to play with. Playing close to CT position. Now flashed up. Alec, I think he's gone.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh my god, what a clutch out of You Got Name. Pulling a 1v3 out of his hat. 8-3 the scoreline as he's given his team a fighting chance on attacking side of A1. What a clutch. That's what you want. Heroics out of someone. To build up the morale again. They wanted this so bad. I said, if they want to claw out this game, they will compulsorily have to win out the pistol round, and they do exactly that. A couple more rounds and the comeback will just be on the horizon for
wait a
them.
moment.
Camo in garage has his tripper to play with. Nexus has his turn ready out for him. They are going over to the B side, but no one sends an eye out, a crawler out, followed by a rain of flash, but there's no one there to defend it. Alec just playing in the smoke, has to be careful here. Ooh! That was nasty out of Alec.
Spike planted.
Absolute blinder of a shot out of his sheriff. AJ finds one for himself as well. A shot from Ali. One bullet to play with, and he finds the third one as well. Absolutely disgusting kill.
Thrifty.
I take it all back. Team DK, I take it all back. You won't be able to make a comeback out. Barely blow out the pistol round. Barely. And then Alec just goes ahead and does that. I mean, what can you do? What a shot out of Alec. I just wanted to say, you. That was disgusting out of him. Looks like they are up for a set play. By the looks of things, Nexus will turn a shot and Alec will see to this dash out. Yes, he does that. Breaks the prowler. Still holding for it. Sees a couple of players with the squad.
Blocking sight.
Finds one. Of course he does. Camo in garage. Has a stripper to play with.
Tripwire destroyed.
Broken finds one and finds a dink onto jumper as well. Who has no volley to play with. Then he lifts up with this watch. Taken on the other side of the map finds one that was on to the low HP of Alec. And he barely escapes the mark from a shot. Still peeking. Love the confidence out of him. Nexus on A long. It is a 2v3 with low HP on jumper and Addy. Jumper has made it to the B side. Does he know where that stun came from, or is still paranoid about A-Link? He peeks it, sees nothing, has to spike here. Has to be careful about where he plants it. 2 smokes for you got named. With AJ pushed up C long, you don't have to worry about C when it really matters. You got named with the first smoke out and does he smoke twice?
Last player
Addy
standing.
on the flank finds the headshot. Dart out for
planted.
him, jumper. Moves to the A-Link smoke. He'll reload out and it has been hurt. Addy down and out, but Nexus there to trade his teammate. 12 rounds for one and all as they move up to the match point to secure the game.
Is diffused.
It has been a wonder of ensuring out of them. 20 for Alec, 15
Match
for Eddie,
point.
13 for Nexus, 12 for AJ, and 7 for Camo. Way to go on Haven. We're excited to see their other games as well. As for Team DK, they have a lot to work on, and I'm sure they will do so in the next game or so. They're still choosing to keep the Spectres. AJ on 6,300. They're still choosing to keep it. Interesting.
I'll find you.
Because I never saw that play with has been feared because rip broken. Camo on C. Lot of pressure. He's down. That C ends down. AJ he did find one. A flash out from him. Followed by a flash out of jumper. Lincoln on C side. Finds the kill onto AJ. Addy from backside swings with his own and finds the kill. The smoke has sprayed in from
enemy
garage window.
remaining.
Alec just dashes in and throws in the right click in the chest of Enchantress, leaving it all up to the duelist. The name of Jumper and Maxwell from garage window.
Defenders win.
Who wants none of this moving forward. 13-3, Team 1 for all takes the game away as they are the winners of Haven. Stay tuned for the next match. We'll be shortly but surely back in a few minutes.
Placing alarm bomb.
Placing swarm grenade.
We are directly into the next game. Last one was on Haven. The team 1 for all wrecked. The opposing team. This time they are starting out on the defensive side of split. Eddie opening things hard. And double. Was that up as well. Team got out for the finds the third one on for the ace already. Finds the fourth one as well.
Spike
And
down
that
mid.
ace comes. Oh, no. Alec, that's not good. That's not. Regardless, what a round from team 1 for all. Looking very strong in this tournament.
Sentry.
Camo again on the sentinel.
Alarm bot out.
Nexus again on the breach. Eddie from Sova shifted to Raze. Alec from Jet to Sage. And AJ from Sova. Sorry, from Fade to Sage. Alec was missed. That's not where the attackers are headed. They're headed on towards the A site. And no one stands standing as of now. No one on ramps as well. No one to spot their jump. Their approach towards the site as well. So the only player is Camo on Kevin. Alec, 1 2 4 5 there. Finds 1, finds 2. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Okay. Sure, it's all now.
Flawless.
Oh my god, how do I
Can't use
what's
this yet.
up? Weekend Hyderabad just got roasted, just got sat down, just got humiliated by Alec. Just ran towards him with his knife out. Get teammate in support as well, right behind him, but I don't know why didn't shoot. Team 1 for making a statement out of this game. And do I even need to say which team really looks strong from the get-go? Is it 2 of Alex was there? Okay. Feeling himself a little too much there.
Grenade.
Gets extreme that match with Addy playing on the bucket. Camo spotting with his jump spot.
Got one. My ult ready.
He finds 2 and his side is now online. Nexus pulling out Heaven with 2 of his people are, and he has to be careful about his approach. He is advanced, he doesn't know where they might be, and
Last
he's got
player
both
standing.
of them from a 3v2 to a 1v2 for AJ. Spectre and a Ghost with 1 star to play with. Let's see.
30 seconds left.
3v3 to a 1v3.
Spike planted.
Places this stuff. Takes it back. Takes the trip. The attackers now know where he's coming from.
Team
The first
Ace.
one and Badsha takes him down. Team wide. Pinching in 1 kill from every one of these members for a team ace. So then now there's 2 to 1. Team wide putting the first one on the board. Very uneven score line
No.
for team 1 for all. That's Addy's on 8, Alec on 4, followed by triple zeros. Team 1 all on 1, 2 and 0. And a couple of them on 1, 3 and 0. But it's still early days to decide who will go home with this map.
Satchel out.
Addy. Early mid aggression.
Go get him.
We're gonna bring out of yours. He has his first opportunity. Okay, what a spot from AXC there. Finds the kill. AJ on the push as well. Finds 1. Wants to go for more. They're making their way onto the A side. Followed by the alarm bot now. Both of these bombs out, but it finds
Launching
really
smoke.
no impact or damage at all.
Spike planted.
Camo making his way towards Rams. The two of the players are towards the aiming position. Will he check looks like he does, but it's a half clear. AX
Satchel out.
found the third one on the round. Nexus and AJ to find the one standing.
Clearing out.
Shots
Worthless.
from Nexus there.
Last player standing.
In this Astral from partner. Deacon Hyderabad, Karen Chance policy to secure the round as he was just standing behind the blue screen tower box. 2 to each. D1 for all will be pushed to have a eco or a half line in this one.
They want to fight? Let's fight.
Saw you, Mosh.
Right there. Gives Eddie the room to still stand there. Camo, this is out of a couple of shots.
The eyes are down.
Camo takes down one. And she, on a long forward battle, is going to come down on top of it. And he has taken the spot up on Rams. And with a very scary weapon, the Bucky. Habibi has his operator out. And he jumps spotting, sees nothing with it. Not able to go with that cut. What a shot from there.
30 seconds
Down
left.
on mid, giving it all up to AJ to hold out the B side. He places 1 star. Here's their approach. The wingman does not have the spike. Concussed with it. Badsha closing the tower distance between him and the opponent and he takes him down.
10 seconds left.
And he
Spike
takes down
planted. One enemy
Chapter
remaining.
towards Himani. That's weekend Hyderabadi. Who is weekending in Hyderabadi, right?
One enemy remaining.
Finds one, Badsha runs out of bullets to find the other one. And he cleans him up to take the lead back up again. And make the score 3-2.
Thrifty.
Thrifty round conversion
All I
from the
need is
West.
spare
For team 1
parts.
for all.
Turret out.
Obscuring vision.
Smoke out towards B main, AJ. Making stand with his utility. Okay. Be careful here.
Pulling them
Very
in.
chooses to play out with his 2 words in his face. Not much he can do, but Addy Snake can do much more than that. Places in the nade in the Astral pull. Huge impact out of the utility of Addy. Just satchling around and bouncing left and right to find his kills. Finds the third one on the ground. Still confident to go for more, and that will be his punishment. Habibi finds a kill out of him. Habibi and Sinchi, the only 2 standing. Sinchi throws in a alpha cage on B main. Nexus has 2 splashes and 1 stun to play with in a couple of seconds. Habibi, loud about his approach out from B main. It's put out by Senshi. Enables Habibi
One
to cross
enemy
backside,
remaining.
but not for long. As
Spike
Nexus is
down,
takes
B.
him down. Senshi the
30
only one
seconds
standing on
left.
90. No, not 92. Excuse me. On almost full HP. On B main in a 1v2. Nexus flashes in, sees him cross towards B main. You can play in tandem here, Camo and Nexus. There's just 15 seconds for Senshi to play. It looks like he'll be opting in for a save.
10 seconds left.
10 seconds left on the clock, and I don't see how he'll get the spike and plant. So, yep, a definite save from Senshi, and that enables one for all to go and acquire a lead of 2 rounds.
Placing sentry.
Addy, he is in the fall. And the judge against these no armor guns. Oh my god, will it be a menace? Camo from heaven brings in and finds the first one. Barca there.
One enemy
Down,
remaining.
finds Senshi.
Spike down mid.
Nexus cleans up the round, extending the lead to 3 rounds now.
Turret out.
Stim beacon down.
Can we find a kill? 3v3 now. Both of these teams with 2 on long rotation. The attackers just readjusting now towards mid and lane. Assessing the situation. Looking at the possible outcomes on where they can go or not. Nexus still has a full utility and ultimate
Right
as
there.
well. He's only under that is. Cage right up in his face.
I know exactly
Just
where you are.
now spotted out by Cypher. Laid up in his face, he has no option but to retreat, giving up Wind's control. And he has moved up into this. Do they know about that? I think they do. By looking at the picture of the map, I think they do. Yes. Parsha cleans Addy up. Losing a big chunk of his
Bomb
HP.
grenade out.
30
As
seconds
far as he
left.
finds the kill for it, it does not matter.
Spike planted.
3v3 with only just Parsha sorry.
Satchel out.
Done. Nexus on CT finds one.
One enemy remaining.
Camo down from Barsha. Flashed out from Nexus.
Last player
That will be
standing.
an easy cleanup for him. The only one standing is in Senshi. Nexus looking at the wrong angle and Senshi goes in close. 5-3. As attackers just alive in this game by not giving a huge lead advantage to one for all. On Heaven, as 7 bodies fall on it. Look at that little big man, not having a care in the world running around. My spirit animal.
One enemy remaining.
AJ swings him and
My
finds a
Spike
kill.
down A.
Has a vandal right in front of him, choosing not to pick it up.
I need pulling them in.
Boy there. Boy Oh, he pulls that Badsha right in it. But it plays in the favor of Badsha.
One enemy remaining.
Vulnerable now. And clutches it out.
Your first mistake was assuming I couldn't.
Yes! Their biggest mistake was assuming I could none. A statement out of Badsha in this round. Ninth round goes in the favor of Team Wild. Badsha, looking so far the best player of the team, clutches out of this round. Even before this, he had some high impact kills. But damn, that round played a huge role in his resume up until now. AX, he hopping around. Wants to enter the side as quickly as possible. Smoke in his face. Let's pick up the op. He is still far away from his ult. He op points more required out of them. No mid wall this time round for the defenders. With Addy just watching the cross on A side. They are just tapped 4 towards B side and 1 B heaven. Sorry, 2 B heaven. Camo is also B heaven with them. The utility
Placing
spent
sentry.
in that area of the attackers. Alarm bot. Watch 1. The bot on Nexus is failed. Yes, but will there be anything? No. Can't capitalize off of that. Enchantress has made his way up from ramps. Nexus still somehow, some way holding heaven, making his presence strong.
Oh yeah!
30 seconds left.
And on top from Gecko. He's one towards back of sight. Is broken by
One
Agent.
enemy remaining.
And Agent, the final one standing. Badsha will take him down. The round closure. Team Walvet now. 5 each the scoreline stands. As 3 rounds are string attached.
Turret out.
By Team
Should I
Wild.
play some stars in this reality? About there. Get it.
Mid was broken. Made up the ball and everything. Even the kitchen sink is missed by Harry. Keep the attackers at bay from him. Camo on inside. Got the only drop in. Nice towards mid. Alec on 80 HP. Has a feel to play with still. And she has taken up the Vent's control. They are slowly melting out mid. Should be the approach on split to manipulate the rotations around the map. AJ. Someone can be in the side, but no. There was not. And Habibi goes down in B main. EX down as well.
Spike down
And he
mid.
finds
One enemy remaining.
Essentially the final one standing and Alec was going for it. And get both of those kills by not even losing a single kill more than he already did.
Last round in the
6 to
half.
5 as one team, one for all. We gained their lead, on which they lost the following round back. Right now we are back 6 to 5 the scoreline, but I'm still concerned and starstruck by this scoreline here, given the fact how the last game went for team one for all. I expected them to play better on the defensive side of split, due to the fact that it is a defensive sided map. Weekend Hyderabad, is there a lineup? No, it's not. He was just looking up in the sky. Smokes out on A. Camo. He is just only a couple of footsteps.
Bomb buddy out.
See for how many rotations does he call? Habibi lurking towards the other side of the map. Gecko's flash now thrown. Finds nothing. So does Addy's nade. Addy down. That's showstopper out of the round as well, unless Alec comes in and resists him. I think they are going for exactly that.
Flash out!
Nexus with his flash out. They are ready to throw in their utility as well, the attackers. But it goes southwest
Spike
for
down
them.
A.
Yes,
enemy
throws in the
remaining.
trade. But before it does, everybody wins the situation and leaving it all on to Senshi on this mid lurk. As a BB is also down by from AJ on B main. Doesn't even have spike to begin with. He's calling them with his classic. I respect
30
that.
seconds left.
See if we can find the result. That's good. Far off, he does not. 75. One for all. Closes out the
Switching
half.
sides.
On an advantage. And Addy on 20 and 7 minutes on the race right now. Causing nuisance on every part of the map.
This is a nice spot.
Type of setup on A for Senshi. Let's see how good he can hold it. Has his cam on, one trip and one cypher cage to play with. Here's the attacker's approach. Begin Hyderabad holding on heaven with Enchantress and Bacha right beside him. This will survive. I think it was a satchel which helped them survive there. Weekend Hyderabadian wins. Cannot find one but BB does. The BB was healing has taken down my ID as well. AX on this flank. Will it be no, he does not. I was thinking if he can make it on time to flank them. They just go up from whence to the heaven before he can make his approach.
One enemy remaining.
Not clean enough.
Close, but close enough, eh?
Onto while AX as they win out the special round.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should do.
And 7 Maradi. KD of 3
Tear
on
them
the
down.
duelist. You don't get to see every day. You don't get to see that every day.
Bomb buddy out.
Then she, the similar setup as we had in this round. It's triggered for him, but on his finger hands turned up, he won't be able to find anything. Maybe just playing
Spike
in the smoke.
planted.
This is classic. Minecraft now with the wall. M1 B751. Oh, easy cleanup. Has other players there as well. Picks up the Spectre.
One enemy remaining.
Just running and gunning for this stage. Last one standing and Camo will clean him up as well.
Healing.
Easy round conversion out of team 1 for all as they only lose 1 in the process. Now they have acquired a lead for 4 rounds.
The spike is
Forgot
still
the
in.
spike. I'll get it for them, I'll get it for them, I'll get it for them, I'll get it for them. 2. Okay. A very much needed timeout from Team Wild here. They have to talk it out and sort out their utility and game plan as they move on to the later stage of the game. If they lose out this round, it's GG's for them because converting the bonus round acquires so much momentum for you, especially on split, which has been the most momentum-based map so far in Valorant. We have seen 11-3 comebacks, we have seen 13 zeros, we have seen everything go left and right, extreme left and right on split. So, defenders, they oughta sort it out right now and right now. Timeout's over.
Okay.
Ready?
Satchel up.
Same exact on A. Same stun and same nade placement. Oh my god, Tenchi, what did you do there? Why are you playing the same spot again? Of course you'll get stunned up, Aston stunned, and naded out of it. So much utility on one spot by the attackers. Addy peaks 7. Does not get greedy with it. Throws in a couple of pot shots. Then pivots back. Hot shot throws in the wingman. Peaks with it. And he's still holding his ground. Wants to fire it out for the 7 control. Alex finds the kill on the screen.
One enemy remaining.
Enchant by baby, outstanding, will not be able to do anything with it. AJ cleans up the round and the bonus round has now been converted, and all of those talks about momentum and blah 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 will be now into play for the attack. 25 and 8 for Addy, more than 3 KDA by the way. On raise by the way. On raise and 3 rounds on attack by the way. Really mind-blowing performance out of him so far. AX on B side. Oh, he has a judge. He has a judge. This can be spicy. See how he uses
There.
it. Things on the map. He does not get to use it. He just gets sent out. All of the hype that I built up has now been what a satchel out of Paddy.
Spike
And
down
he
B.
could even shot out of Beacon at the body. But regardless, they have
Dizzy's up.
the side.
Wingman's down.
Spike planted.
Two of the main utility out and down from Gecko. Tenchi has made his way downside. Alec finds one and Camo's
One enemy remaining.
Even if they even have 2 more attackers guard on side, Camo had the back on the flank. Because they don't have a stage wall, let's made in with Senshi setting up on A. They have to manually watch mid every second of the round. And Camo, you know how he is. If you leave some space for him to crawl into,
Alarm bot
you will
out.
see him there. 11 to 5, 6 round, the advantage for team 1 for all.
Flash out!
Alec finding the opener on the weekend and Rabadi different right pressurizing mid
Gone, buddy.
with so much utility, but it doesn't work out for them. X pushed back from the nade. Alec cleans himself up.
Enemy remaining.
More chaos.
Spike down
Tenchi
mid.
finds 2, but 2 is all they'll get on this 7th hold. This Habibi is the final one standing. With just 85 points of health, Camo who had pressurized him on A comes out worse for wear. Who's just on 8 HP.
Spike planted.
Has to fight for this round, right? I mean, if he doesn't, then the attackers will get onto the match point and there's no more saving after that. He is going for it by the looks of things. Still paranoid about his flank from Camo. This is what I'm talking about. If you lurk, and if you have impression for lurking, and when you're not lurking, it still is in the head of the opponents that you might be coming from the back,
Match
and that
point.
Their lives are
those
so
extra seconds
meaningless.
for them
Might
to
as well
constantly
give them
turn
some
around and
time.
look for that lurk sometimes wins you out the round on timers or on spike defusers. So for all the people who love to lurk out there, don't think about what people are saying about you in rank. Don't be a ratty guy, I would say. Lurk properly, don't wait out your teammates. There's a way of lurking and waiting. Waiting and lurking are 2 different aspects of be a lurker, not a bait. Be careful. Don't be a kidding. Already satchelled inside. Okay, Senshi got it and AJ takes him down. A risky approach from AJ there. Addy, I'm sure he found it, that's why AJ checked it.
Spike planted.
A 12v5 score line and a 3v5 situation with no discussion before them. And a 1v5 now. AX, the final one standing with the judge, and he will be taken down as well by
Attackers
Nexus and 13 to 5. The game ends for 1 for all. And they are unfair right now. Remember, they were 3 each and they were 5-4 on the scoreline, and after that, they won 13-5. Addy dropping 30 on the map, 30 in 18 rounds, more than 3 KDA maintained, 6 first bloods drawn. What a mind blowing performance out of this guy. Leading from example, 13-5, and we'll see you in the next game. Stay tuned.
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out.
We are live with one of the most awaited games of the day. Alpha versus Bio versus Team.
Placing swarm
One for
grenade.
all versus Team.
Recalling my
Bring it
bot.
on. Team one for
Placing
all
alarm
starting
bot.
on the attacking side of Basin. Then double initiate a con, which is KO and a solo. And it comes the jet. He has been looking fantastic up until now. Let's see John Rambo draws the first blood of the game. He conned out Falcon, providing the necessary support right behind it. Finds one more onto Eddie. The only player who has made it onto side is AJ, who's just on 88 HP and now flashed up. Here's the
player
footsteps of
standing.
Tommy, but it's a little too
Spike
late.
down B.
Camo, the lurker, left all alone on B main, and Falcon cleans him up as well. A flawless pistol round for Bring It On. And talk about a statement first round. That first kill from John Rambo was so vital for the rest of the round to play it out. Because if he failed to get that kill onto Alec, then the attackers would have had so much real estate on B side that Falcon wouldn't have been able to come out of the city smoke and have the impact that he did. Because
Placing
John
swarm
Rambo was
grenade.
alive on site, the pressure was on the attackers to clear him out first and then look at CTO market. And the PCA shot has no one to play with. Martial out for him though. Harry right beside him with a sheriff. Nemesis looks PK shot. What a shot from Nemesis.
Here.
To see it and the receiver's perspective, it's even more wild. Eddie responding onto him as well, saying no. To take down my teammate in the fashion you did, I'll do some of my own work too. Falcon takes him down. Tommy on A side sees one towards A main, and that is Nexus. Not on breach this time. He's on the Sova. He has slipped towards the A side, but Falcon is holding a very tight angle on A shot. Let's see what Nexus can do from his position. Here's one towards heaven. That's Termi on breach. And the footstep that has been given, it's very
30
obvious
seconds
on
left.
who's holding heaven. Termi with his knife out jiggling, and that's not something that you want to do. Falcon, always the jack of all trades on site. Fake TP's out of heaven. Now they know that it was fake. A shot connected from Camo. He thinks
10
he's
seconds
on
left.
top of the gen because of the smoke
Last
that
player
is
standing.
thrown off. Camo, the blinder of a no scope, but cannot repeat that onto Falcon. It looked risky for a second, but it's all diffused out literally in the late rounds. My team bring it on as Falcon takes 3 and secures the round. What a start out of the controller. No dig sheet, it does not mean what you think it means.
Turret out.
And in what world does that mean OFA? Brother. Anyways. Nemesis peeking a shot. Peeking top mid. A jump spot out of Camo. Good enough to bait out the shot out of Nemesis, and now they know where the operator lies, so they will take the necessary steps. That same angle. Ready with the nade out. Stunned now. XMM gets that kill. But it has backfired onto them. That aggression. Falcon from A shot. Not much as well.
Destroyed.
Tommy looking to calm down the situation a bit with his Golug, but he cannot find anything. But MP shot is out. Alex on top of Jen has to fall down
Spike
because of that
planted.
breach utility.
Last player standing.
John Rambo on the late round looking to save that operator as it is, but he's unable to do that. Tommy tasked with that opportunity. Picks it up and looks to just save it and bring it on for the next round. Very hot and swarm grenade there. They saw in the market. I don't know who it was. Yep, it's of attackers. I don't know how it got there. It looks as if it's a part of the map, but it's not. Alec jumps for it. Please tell me they are onto him. They want this operator out of his hands, and AJ does exactly that. He even picks it up for Alec, I guess. Yep, it does. 2-1. Team 1 for all. Find the first round, not letting the opponents convert the bonus round. Alec dropped the operator as he's on the jet. Nemesis given operator light. It's just a Martian. Small technical issue here. Will be right underway in a couple of seconds so please be patient.
ఏమైంది
keyboard connecting రా
keyboard 5D guard keyboard connecting
voice diya hello
जी
Looks like we had some equipment difficulty there. Someone's keyboard disconnected, but it's all good now. Alec, okay, I've never seen someone hold this angle from pre-round itself. I think he has a lead with the defenders, but this one way smoke, I'm sure he will be thinking otherwise than to hold it. No, he's not.
On my mark.
Addy. Looking for a smoke. Strong. It's another blinded hit from the that comes from Addy. Was followed up after an 8. Now got right in front of him. They look that he hasn't crossed his market. He does not know it yet, but the information is still intact for the defenders. AJ with only one smoke at his availability, he has to be careful on how he chooses to use it. Camo and Alec making the way onto a shot. They see Tommy, flash out from Tommy, and Tommy takes Alec down and a fast trade from Camo. Make sure the situation does not get worse for Will. This is spotted on Heaven by Camo. A flash on Camo's face, and he has just been run down by Falcon and Nemesis there. Nemesis called
30 seconds left.
that
One enemy remaining.
Did give up. John Rambo finding the easiest of kills from B main to extend their lead from 1 round to 2 rounds now of game. Let me refresh you all onto the agent composition for the attacker side. They have only $1 to work with, but they do have the double initiator combo, which we have seen work out well on Ascent. We have even seen 3 initiators being played on this map on the biggest of stages of VCT.
Placing swarm grenade.
No amount of initiators is too much initiators for any of these teams, but it's all about how the utility has been placed or will be placed on the map.
One down.
Nemesis got cleared out from bottom of mid and he hits a collat on top of mid. Tommy spotted out with the 0 point towards the bottom of mid, where John Rambo has taken his spot, and not a good spot to take off from, as he has received a huge chunk of damage from showdown from guards, and he finding
Spike
the turret
down
on
B.
B side. Is going Helen back
Last player standing.
break. Falcon off on A mid. Well, line them up as well, which will result in a flawless defensive hold from Team Bring It On. both of these teams have looked very strong throughout the day. Very intrigued to see how this match turns out. It is still early days to see and to tell who will win the match. But one thing is for sure, that we are in for an amazing game.
Placing sentry. Alarm bot out. Placing swarm grenade.
Another technical hiccup, and we are past it again. Remember, these technical issues aren't that long. They solve issues as fast as possible. We are back underway. Keep in mind the Heaven Blast has been broken free on by John Rambo. We'll see how that results in the late round situation. Hamo finds the kill as Nemesis was reluctant on not breaking that cage turret. Alec contemplating on whether he should dash or not, and with that he flashes the turret. Breaks the turret with John Rambo playing close to the smoke and close to the swarm grenade. He was so close to spamming the Omen there in the name of AJ. One swinging from him. That's SMM. Now you can let work with. The over has been placed from Addy. Addy moves up in the smoke with his dagger and finds a kill for it. Alec finds one for himself as well. Now the only two players alive are on the flank. Jeremy
player
and Falcon.
standing.
Now just Falcon. A bait and switch from them as they only expected one on the flank, but Falcon cannot convert the second one onto Alec. And Alec will hold his ground to double his teammates' score from 1 to 2.
Turret out.
Nice kill conversion from Camo onto B main, which opens things up for the attackers, keeping defenders in the blind spot on the blind side or where they are actually hitting. They had no information on whether they are A main or A shot because there was no sound, no actual sound made or no footsteps given out by the attackers. Oh, that's a nice entry. Alec gets the controller down, so no smokes to retake or to hold the site, and John Rambo pays the price for it.
Shock dart.
A couple of shock darts in from SML. Finds no real output. And they are in for a 5v3 retake.
Spike planted.
Nemesis on the operator to make things even worse than they look. Camo on a late lurk. Nemesis was holding for it. Has found a wonderful timing to go. Ult from Nexus. Finds one kill. Finds the tag onto the next one as well. Camo on the lurk and will secure the round. Just puts a lock on their exit and denies them any real potential of saving these turns as they move on to round number 8.
Placing alarm bot.
Like an early turret will be placed for John Rambo. He is spotted by the 0 point. As he finds the kill. Nice shot out of SMM.
Spike down mid.
Last second step out of
Player
him.
standing.
Okay.
My double stare.
It's just a blood path on mid. Has 7 bodies. Now wait. No, that's 7, my bad. 7 bodies. Just line up on mid for a quick anti-eco. And that's it for round number 8. We move on to round number 9. That was such a quick set play from the defenders. It could have worked out either way. As I say, that's why the anti-ecos are so difficult to convert sometimes, because the team which do have less kills and which opt in for the eco, they tend to make more risky plays, more high risk and high reward plays, and it usually goes in the high risk territory, but whenever it goes in the high reward category, that's when the rounds get risky. Tommy from back up from Monroe. Alex has not checked for him. He has moved up to heaven directly. Tommy finds one Falcon stop right beside him. He spotted out from the Sova dart. As soon as he sees the last scan, he
Last
lets
player
the heaven.
standing.
Next has the final
Spike
one
down
alive.
A.
This is doable for him. They don't know his posy. Now one shot Rambo. There's a vent to the roof and they double face them as he comes out of the window. SMM finds 3 on the round.
Enemies close. Eyes up.
To not let go of the lead that they had. To not give one for all that extended step in the way of victory. 5-4 the scoreline as team one for all decide to talk it out on what should be the next step as they move on to the later stages of the game.
Here.
Let's see how this timeout works in their favor. Early ult committed and Nemesis capitalizes off of it. All that to find that entry onto Camo, who has been a nuisance on the lurks. It feels like Team Bring It On had that timeout. They came in with the set play and they managed to successfully pull it off by having a man advantage now. Attackers now have to reinvest their utility to clear out what usually comes as real and B real estate. B main. They have not even taken entirety of B main. Now they have 50 seconds in the round and they finally acquire B main. Insane performance by the defenders. Flash out from Falcon. Finds one, breaks the Omen TP. Still alive and ticking on the back of side. Daddy finds one, finds two, spamming in the smoke where Nemesis lies and he hits the shot.
30 seconds left.
Eddie, who has already found 2 on the round, has to find 3 more. With 24 seconds on the clock, he will be pushed into the angle where Nemesis was holding. Who will not miss his mark again. 6-4 and 2 KJ ultimates are online here. Let's see how they both choose to utilize that. Will it be a fake? Will it be a full commitment of... will it all be a ruse? Let's see. The timeout's not working well
Placing
for
smoke
team one
grenade.
for all. Looks like they want to go B again. This time John Rambo stands
Get
there.
out of my way. Initiated.
Oh my god, fast exact was heard from him and he instantly puts down his ultimate. What a read out of him. And look at him. They invested 3 util pieces to take out B-main
Area's clear.
and it's all been nullified because of that lockdown. Now he has taken a B-main, so they have to reinvest some of their more utility to take B-main again. Beautiful Valorant being played out by both of the teams.
You should
here.
run.
Attackers lockdown now in play. The defenders will have no choice but to evade that. Smoke out from Falcon. Bomb grenades in their face. They have no option but to clean up the site. John Rambo moves up into the site and gets taken down by Alex and his blade storm. AJ finds one and so does the opposing controller. Eddie. Pausing. He over Dart. Finding one on the
Enemy
3 Nemesis
remaining.
finds one for himself as well. Giving it all onto Falcon, which has been the case usually. But Eddie this time won't
Last
let it
round before
slip
the
out of the
switch.
bag. As we move on to the last round before the switch. Good exec out of the attackers there. They waited long enough for the KJ lockdown to do its part, and then they threw in the necessary utility to take the side. Alec, the one who was tasked to go into the site and clear it out, he did a good job at it. Then he took down John Rambo and CT. And here we are, standing in the last round. See how Eddie's selling a fake here, and it's not too convincing. The defenders looks like they are now on their way to stack B with SMM jump speaking towards mid, spotting towards mid. Start out for Scott Rambo.
Revealing area.
Nexus throws in a reveal net market that will spot out Falcon with 50 repositions towards players on the B side. The rotation has now been heard by Eddie, and look at them how they are fiddling with their opponents right now. Tommy alone on A side, not even on A side, he's on A main. Looks like they are aware of his position. Tommy has to at least find two. Finds the first one.
30 seconds
Has to
left.
use it to play with, but he swings in dry, and that's his punishment. SMM from heaven finds one. Traded out by Alec. Falcon.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Where is AJ?
One enemy
With the 7,
remaining.
and he finds
Clutch.
2. I thought he said even by the looks of the radar, but he was heaven. What a sneaky play out of AJ
Switching sides.
to tie up the score at 6 each. That will surely help Team One for All for their morale and confidence as they move on to the defensive side. Ascent usually considered and coined as a defensive sided map, but let's see how it turns out to be. The heroics of AJ successfully has flushed out that round, but let's see how far it goes out of this. AJ one-way smoke same main, followed up by a 0 point. Misses moving up on a shot. The sheriff shots
Here.
have looked deadly in this match. Flash from Eddie. A wasted utility, I must say. Finds no real output or information on a shot. They already knew that there were a couple of players there. Looks like off of Nexus's jiggle peak, and he will throw this molly. And with AJ having all of this control towards A main, they are in a good position to hold out this execution coming in from the attackers. AJ towards A main, throws in a smoke, dart out on top of him. He waits that at least. Eddie playing crossfire with him. Who will be the first one into the side? What a shot from Eddie there.
Spike down A.
Flashes, blinds AJ, but they are still surviving here. Tank on to KJ, which is John Rambo. Tommy and John Rambo. John Rambo with on just 1 HP. Tommy has
30
to do the
seconds
heavy
left.
lifting here and find as many
Player
kills as he can, but
standing.
Ed prevents that. John Rambo left in a 1v4 on Jenny position, and Camo cleans him up as well. 7-6 for Team One for All as they look to roll with this momentum that they have from the defensive side.
Oh, no, you don't deserve my inventions.
Placing alarm bomb. Here. Turret out. Keep it cool. That's how you survive. Here.
I hate every player who does this to me. I I think he's really left the mark noise now. You should always pray from the tail of the penguin. Yes. Graffiti given on the ascent by the developers themselves. Nemesis wants to convert off of the sheriff and the tag onto Camo. SMM enter me, just holding it out towards the main and mid, waiting for any pushes to come their way. They can capitalize off of that and maybe convert this anti-eco. Nemesis has made his way. He surely heard Camo, who jumped on top of the box. But the Ares does his job. Nemesis lands a couple of body shots from the sheriff, but that's not enough. AJ on him and caught out. Eddie there to help out with the situation by throwing in a nade. He has made his way onto the side. He does not hear them come in the side. Falcon already in B side.
30 seconds left.
Is Alec aware of it? Yes, he is. Misses his first couple of shots, misses more. On the other side of the map, and he has managed to find two low HP players, Camo and Alec. With one of them down, only Alec on low HP. A 2v3. This is doable. This is doable for Bring It On. So it depends on Falcon's positioning and how he chooses to be creative with it. A smoke up and right in front of him. A take on to Nexus and a kill converted off of that. He's just playing time here with support from John Rambo's utility. He finds one more.
Last
4
player
from 3 from the
standing.
classic, 3 for Eddie Spectre as well. John Rambo in a 1v1 against Eddie. Eddie on 59 HP, has to hurry up. John Rambo converts it. They convert the eco round. What a blunder from Team One for All. They were on a good run of 3 rounds and it's shut down. By what? Classics? Free gun, by the way. Falcon with an absurd round. Finding 3 with his classic, 2 from the city position and 1 on the left. Beautiful round out of him. Team One for All goes onto a half buy. Don Rambo wants none of that going on in D-Way. He takes a body shot for himself. SMM with his drone. He has to be careful where he's droning from. He could be spammed here. 4, 5 defenders on mid. SMM got out of position. Alec and
Spike
Eddie
down mid.
land 1 headshot each to take down the spike. Falcon on top mid. Has every bit of utility to play with here.
Steering sight.
He did pick up the spike. Nemesis with a fake dash onto the wall. It does a cute little 360. I don't know what was that for.
Cover going out.
A smoke out on 3. He TP's out in the open, but Eddie didn't have his gun out. 1 body shot
One
window,
enemy
and AJ
remaining.
lands that. Don't tell me. Don't tell me they convert 1 more eco round. Nemesis exactly preventing that, but Camo on low HP will find that kill as he picked up the Vandal. 2 thrifties converted. Remember what I said at the start of the game. High risk, high reward plays. 5 defenders pushed down towards mid. The risk was that they all get lined up. They all have weaponry disadvantage. They are just on sheriffs while the opponents are on vandals. But they land the 2 headshots that really matter. Bringing down the spike. If the spike wasn't down, they could have committed on either of the sides. The attackers, which is, but they didn't. What a round for Team One for All to make up for that previous round that they lost. Alex wants to prevent what happened to them. SMM finds 1 onto Camo, and it is a splash out. And this does a bit as well. He has already popped his gun.
1 enemy
How to
remaining.
miss that detail. Tommy left alone in a 1v4 and Eddie's flash. Let's just be good. 9 to 7 on the board for Team One for All. And finally, guns are out for both of the teams here. For the first time in this half. Team bring it down trailing by 2 rounds. They have no room for error. As if they do make an error, their opponents will climb up to the double-digit mark, which they do not want. AJ, on A side. He will be tested in the waters here. He's reading up his aim in smoke, which will be a one-way.
Get out of my way!
Goes it. Yes, Nemesis climb on top of it, finds the kill. That's a huge kill to find. Nemesis, the spearhead of the team down, the man who usually entries for them, is down. And the only duelist in the team is also down. He's forced to watch from the sidelines now. AJ finds the second one before he's taken down from S&M. Yeah, that is good enough job though. John Rambo does answer his son. Invests it onto the side. Like, yeah, maybe fighting it. Nexus, yes.
It's done.
Alex even finds it as
Player
well.
standing.
Alex just drops down under heaven and finds 2. Leaving John Rambo in a 1v2.
Spike's down.
They heard the spike
out.
getting planted under heaven. And with that shot out, they know he's under heaven. They load in, 7 bullets in, and not find the kill onto Camo. They narrowly survive that round, 1 for all. 2 for AJ, 2 for Alec, and 1 for Camo as they close out the round and move on to the 18th round with the 3-round advantage. What a game this has been so far. I just want to point out and give enough credit to AJ there for finding that kill on A main. Yes, whoever pinged it on the map is absolutely correct, because that kill shaped the outcome of the round. If AJ died there, they would have had the site for free. Alec wants to peek him in here. He has a read onto them. He is correct. Almost had the shot onto Nemesis there. Nemesis this time not interrupted by AJ's dramatics. Nexus finds a kill onto Nemesis. John Rambo on the dog.
Spike down A.
Falcon on site. Okay, finds 1. Cannot convert more than that. John Rambo again left on his lonesome. This time against 4. This is too tall of task to ask for him as well. Alec throws in a wall blank shot to bring them 1 step closer to victory.
Can I get this? Thanks. Placing alarm bot.
Alarm bot being placed on teammate. AJ will smoke out this time. Normal smoke for a change. Ready. Too aggressive with it. And he pays the price for it. AJ is still lingering around in the smoke. SMM finds the kill onto Nexus with his Hunter's Fury. Okay. Some spice in the chat. Nexus types there.
Shadows traveling.
Okay, he died, so I'm sure that's a banter, but still. Nemesis is online. Nemesis is loud burst. Okay. I don't know why. He do that.
Spike down
John
A.
Rambo on the
Last
long
player
turf. Camo
standing.
just drops in the site and kills the kill under heaven.
Hey, Gutam.
John Rambo in the 1v2.
Gutamaya అంట ఎలా ఉంది ఫ్లూకులు అంట ఫ్లూకులు తెలియదు ఫోర్ట్నైట్ ప్లేయర్స్ గురించి
Huge,
Match point.
huge blunder out of Nemesis there. Why? Why would you slow down heaven there?
పెద్ద ఫ్లూక్ అదే సరే కానీ
Placing
One
sentry.
for all. Taking advantage of their opponent's blunder, and they have moved up to the match point. A 3v5 converted from them.
Alarm bot out.
It looked as if the attackers had their round
Let's
on
go.
lock. But some stupid mistakes from a couple of players turns around otherwise. AJ has moved his mind.
Found
All 5
alarm
of the
bot down.
attackers towards mid. Eddie with his flash out. Pressuring him so much.
Spike down mid.
Does not find the kill that he wanted to, but Alec does. Alec finds second one as well onto John Rambo. Up drafts up, wants to peek away his shot. Nexus from a shot will find one. He finds the second one. The only player alive is on Sabrosa, and that's on the name of Falcon. Nexus cleans him up as well. 13-7 the scoreline stands, and Team One for All takes this match away. That's it from this game. And what a showing from both of the teams. A very nice try coming in from Team Bring It On, and especially Falcon there. But a nice try is never enough. We'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned.